Hi there, Doc Bateman here. This is the second math refresher video on polynomials. In this video, we'll talk more about advanced techniques on how to use the FOIL method and work some more examples. If you get value from these videos, please like and subscribe below and share them with a friend. Let's get started. Now let's look at two binomials where the first one has a negative sign. First times first gives me x squared. Outer terms, plus 2 times x, so this is plus 2x. Inner terms, minus 6 times x, which is minus 6x. And then the last terms, minus 6 times 2 gives me a minus 12. Simplifying, I get an x squared. Minus 6x plus 2x gives me minus 4x. And then the last term is minus 12. So this gives us a second degree trinomial, and there's my answer. Next, let's multiply two binomials where they both have negative signs. First times first, again, x squared. Outer, x times minus 2 gives me minus 2x. Inner, minus 4 times x gives me minus 4 times x. And then last times last is minus 4 times minus 2 gives me a plus 8. Simplify. X squared again. Minus 2 and minus 4x gives me a minus 6x. And then the constant is plus 8. A second degree trinomial. Next example. Let's multiply two binomials, but this time one of the x terms has a coefficient. First times first, 2x times x gives me 2x squared. Outer terms, 2x times 2 gives me plus 4x. Inner terms, 3 and x gives me plus 3x. And then the last term, 3 times 2, is a plus 6. Simplify. 2x squared. I have a 4x and a 3x, so those add together to give me a 7x. And then the constant term is plus 6. This example has a coefficient times the first term, and there's a negative sign in the first binomial. So the first term, 3x times x, gives me 3x squared. Outer gives me 3x times 5 plus 15x. Inner, minus 2 times x is a minus 2x. And then last is minus 2 times 5, which is a minus 10. Simplifies to 3x squared plus 15 minus 2 is plus 13x. And then the final term is minus 10. Now let's do an example where the second term has a coefficient, 4x in the second term. First times first is x times 4x, which gives me 4x squared. The outer terms give me 2 times x plus 2x. The inner terms, minus 5 times 4x is minus 20x. And then the last term, minus 5 times 2 is minus 10, which equals 4x squared. I have minus 20x plus 2x gives me minus 18x minus 10. Next, let's look at an example where both of the x's have coefficients. First times first gives me 2x times 3x, that is 6x squared. The outer terms, 2x times 4 gives me plus 8x. The inner terms, minus 2 times 3x is minus 6x. And then the last terms, minus 2 times 4 is a minus 8. This can be simplified to 6x squared plus 8x minus 6x gives me plus 2x, and then minus 8. So now you should be FOIL experts. In the next video, we'll talk about squares and square roots. Don't miss it. Thanks for watching.